This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F-250 crew cab long bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth. It only has 85,935 actual miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is on a salvage title due to theft. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad that tells you why and how you have a vehicle that's clearly not damaged, warranting the salvage title due to collision. It's basically because the insurance company's attorneys don't want to be sued in the future. They sold it on a clear title, and we sold it to you on a clear title, and you got killed in it. They would, you know, somehow some good attorney for you would say, well, Wheel Kinetics isn't rich, but Geico or Progressive or Allstate is. Let's go after them. So their way of divorcing this truck is by giving it a salvage title, and that way they never have to deal with it again. That's why they do it. Anyway, we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. A lot going on here, but it's really not that much. If you look at the 4 pictures of it that we had before it left New Mexico, you'll see in the ad, you'll see a pen line down the side of it. It had a little tiny gouge down the entire length of the truck. We had a red long bed in stock, just the bed itself. So we put that on the truck so we didn't have to do any body work on the bed at all. And then we had it painted. And we did fix the doors, and we also replaced the fender because fenders are cheap. So it's got a new fender, it's got a used bed that was red and is now white, and we fixed the doors. It's a good looking truck. It's a Maaco paint job. It's one-stage paint. It's not factory paint. It's not even close to factory paint. It's a white truck. It's a good looking truck. It was a nice enough truck, low mile enough truck to where we went out and bought brand new tires for it. We had these wheels already. They're not new wheels, but they're used wheels, but they look pretty good. And we bought some brand new tires for it. So it got new tires, bed, new fender, Maaco paint, back glass is new, both tail lights, front brake pads, 1 battery, steering shock is new, front sway bar links are new, driver door lock cylinder is new. That's when they broke into the truck, they broke the door lock. And the ignition's new, obviously, from the theft. And the rear bumper is new. I'm gonna walk around. Oh, also, we have some notes down here from my mechanics. EGR cooler is bypassed. Diesel people know, Google it. They bypassed the EGR cooler. It does have a catalytic converter. There's also no radio. We stopped doing radios because initially people would always just take out the old radios we put in and put in their own. If you want just sound, a factory radio in it, add $150 and we'll put a radio in it. It's not going to be great, it's just going to be sound. Otherwise, we would suggest that you just do it yourself and go to Best Buy. They'll get you a couple speakers that you like and MP3 and Bluetooth for, you know, 200 bucks. Just leave it there for a couple hours. That's what I would do if I were you. But if you need us to do it, we can do it, and that's what it will cost. All right? This is interesting. We had the truck painted, and then the knuckleheads at Maaco put those Power Stroke emblems that are supposed to go there right here. So we took it off. They would have to paint this again to make this go away. If you want us to just get 2 more of those Power Stroke deals that go on the doors and put them on both fenders, we will. Otherwise, it's going to be like that. And trust me, I screamed at them. And I'm not done screaming at them. That is just stupid. I mean, you know, whatever. It's probably not a big deal to most people, but we paid $1,100 for them to paint the truck. And, you know, we're not expecting perfection because it's Maaco. You know, it's a one-stage paint. But don't do something stupid like that, please. Their excuse was a lot of people put those Power Stroke emblems underneath the F-250 emblems, and my retort was, no, they don't. But anyway, if you want us to have matching Power Strokes right underneath each one of the Fender F-250s, we'll be glad to do that for you. But that's why you have that. The point of these videos is really not to, like I said, this bed used to be red. It was a red bed, and we had it painted. We took off the caps, took everything off, so everything got painted. We even painted the front of the bed so that there's no red showing. But the point of these videos is to inform people, not to deceive, not to BS. We will have 500 to 1,000 people a day will see this truck online. We don't need to BS. The worst thing we can do is that. It'll sell. We have no problem selling. The key is to make sure it's bought by the right person. Okay? So, there's your alarm. Open and close there. There. All right. I'm going to fire this truck up. And while I'm doing that, I will, there's your Odo, 85,972. I will show you some stuff here. Kelley Blue Book, XLT long bed, 85,000 miles. Suggested retail price is $16,319 with this equipment. The equipment will be in the ad, so I don't need to freeze the video here. It'll be there. Branded title due to theft. I will show you that here shortly. It's always been a New Mexico truck. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boring, boring, boring. And then it's stolen. It's stolen on June 27, 2016 and recovered 3 days later. There you go. It was a USAA, which is even better. It's a military guy. Military owners are always better with their vehicles. There's the mileage as they sold it with 85,000 miles. And our current title is right here. And its actual mile, 85,935. So that's the paperwork that we have. All that stuff will be in the ad. Well, at least the Arizona title will be in the ad. Saw the Carfax, saw the Kelley. Information is king, right? We did one battery, that's on this side. No blow-by. Ford stamp on this side. That's an original fender. There's the core support. There's a stamp on that. The Ford stamp. There should be another one there. And like I said, we replaced this fender, so there isn't one there. New fender, original doors, used bed. Really just to keep it as original as we could. That's why we did the used bed, and we didn't want to slap a bunch of Bondo on the bed when we didn't have to, all right? And the doors weren't really that bad. I mean, they had little tiny crease in them. I don't know, it looks like they got too close to a tree or something. But the doors were the least damaged, so it wasn't that big a deal. These seats look great. I bet the guy who lost this truck was really bummed out. Interesting, it has power seats on both sides. Let me put this seat back down. All right, forward, back, up, down, tilt up, and down, and up, and down. Works fine. This seat looks like nobody ever sat in it. The back seat and the passenger seat look like nobody's ever sat in it. Very interesting. Brand new tires. It's a good looking truck. Alright, there's your driver rear window. Again, it looks like nobody's been in it. Wow. There's your window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, seat back, seat forward, seat up, seat down, tilt up and down, rear seat up and down, tilt wheel. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. Boom. There's your tilt wheel. All right. Boy, it's hot. Man, it's still hot. Labor Day coming up and it's still hot. All right. Cluster. Seatbelt on. All right. Does not have a cup holder. Somebody stole that. Like I said, the radio's not there. That's up to you. If you want us to do it, add 150 bucks. I would strongly advise you doing it yourself. Then you'll get better radio, better deal. Don't do it with us unless you really don't care about the sound quality and don't care about not getting the most bang for the buck. We're not radio people. All right, so let me put it in neutral. We put it in 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. See that right there? Drive and reverse. Boom. All right. Now we're going to go to 4 high. There's 4 high. Drive and reverse. Perfect. All right. Neutral. Let's go back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. This is a nice truck, people. Really nice truck. All right, if you're gonna come to Tucson and drive it home, this is what's gonna have to happen. Obviously, you need plates and insurance. You can get neither on a salvage title. We have to take this truck before you get here to motor vehicles, to the police, gun carrying, badge wearing police. They do what's called a level 3 inspection. After that level 3 inspection is done, we take the inspection and the salvage title we currently have to motor vehicles and get what's called a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates, and then you can get insurance. So obviously that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that for you before you get here. Then there's a $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 4%, you'll pay 6%. Very simple. Add 2% to your state tax, add a $250 dock fee, and add $200 to restore the title, and that's what you'll pay if you're coming here to drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll notarize and sign it off to you, and scan that into your online file. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Then we throw it in the mail. You'll have the truck shipped to you. Very simple. You'll already have the title when the truck shows up. You go to motor vehicles with the truck and the title, and you get your own plates. Very simple. Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. Please get your deposit in quickly. I know it takes, if you're really going through this advertisement, the video, the pictures, all the stuff, it'll take about an hour to do it right. That's a lot of time. So if you're going to do that, please make sure that you're ready with your deposit. Okay? If we come to an agreed upon price, then make sure that you have your credit card ready to go. We've had a couple races where a couple people have lost the race to get their deposit in. They're not happy. And that's our problem. It's not our problem. It's their problem. They're slow. All right? So, the last part of this speech is the warranty speech. It's a low mile 6.0. It's got a bypass EGR. It does have a catalytic converter. Runs great. Looks great. New tires. That being said, it's way out of warranty by years and by miles. Back in the day, they gave this thing a 60,000 mile 5-year warranty. It's past all that by a long way. If Ford could have given a 20-year warranty with 300,000 miles, they would have. They didn't, because they didn't know what would happen to it after X amount of miles or X amount of years. I think we know more than Ford, really, on used Ford trucks. But we didn't give birth to this thing, and they did. And they bailed on the warranty a long time ago. There's some risk, is what I'm saying. If it shows up and the day you get it and it needs something, whether it's small or large, you're writing the check. We are not writing the check. If you need a risk-free experience, we cannot offer you that on any vehicle in our inventory. There's risk on everything. I've seen brand new Porsches come off of a truck with 7 miles and they're worth $100,000 and they don't start and they've got bad motors. I've seen it. There's no such thing as a risk-free car experience. Okay, you do need warranty if you need risk-free, and you could go buy an XLT 6.7 for about $45,000, and then 45 to 50,000, depending on how much equipment's in it. And then you'll be risk-free for 3 or 4 years, and once the warranty's up, then you'll still owe 20 or 30 grand, and you'll be out of warranty. And that's the truth. Okay, so if you need the risk-free, please do the risk-free thing. Please go to the new car dealer. We give you a ton of information. We hope you can make a good decision. We hope you do your research. At the end of the day, just know we're not writing checks. All right? And that's it. Thank you for your time.